Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. It is going to be the first of a... I have no idea. This is from the W3 Arena, and of course, I have mentioned in previous times, I really dislike the W3 Arena's replay system, or section. I think it really sucks compared to replays.net, but sadly replays.net has yet to fix their problem, so I have to resort to this. Sadly, not many good replays are easy to find, and what's left is already taken by Mr. Sotko. He's been, I wouldn't say spamming a lot of replays of the weeks, but he's only have been casting replays of the weeks there, and of course bringing some envy from me because yeah, he's gaining a lot more views and subscribers than I ever have for the past 4 or 5 years. Yeah, I don't know how. Maybe he's just on the Reddits a lot more than me, but oh well. It won't affect me too much, I don't think. This is going to be a game most likely from the Gera Cup. I'm assuming it is, so yeah, let's just go with it. HaWk will be spawning in as the light blue human player in the top right, going for an Archmage, and he will be facing off against WarchiefRich, the blue Night Elf, in the left side of the map. The map is on Nomad Isles, the 3-player map that we usually see from here and there. Definitely a lot more common than, I don't know, something obscure like maybe Knoll Woods, but of course, yeah, we rarely see maps like that. Of course, Lost Temples also kind of pops in, but yeah, it has to be like a very special occasion. Anyway, Ancient of War creeping here from WarchiefRich. Demon Hunter is indeed out, and he will be taking out this mercenary camp. Should probably pick up a healer for himself as well. I'm sure HaWk will do the same at his mercenary camp. Not that many creep camps around that human players can actually take advantage of, so yeah, I don't know if there's a clear advantage towards one race, so I'll just say that they're fairly even. It will just come down to decision making and of course the armor compositions that these players will actually go for. Okay, both players are just transitioning into their green creep camps there, and most likely will get I believe a tome. I'm not sure if the brute drops an item or not. It is going to be a tome. Agility +2, which is pretty good on that Demon Hunter, as he is indeed an agility hero. Ring of Regen compared to the Ring of Protection +3. Yeah, that's a interesting gap of difference right there. Definitely would prefer this ring compared to WarchiefRich's ring. So RNG is not working too well for WarchiefRich. Hopefully he'll get something a lot better from this level 6 camp. Footman is still being rather annoying here. Hasn't actually picked up a Wisp, I don't believe, but yeah, WarchiefRich will have to keep an eye on that pesky Footman. HaWk will pick up the Gloves of Haste from the Gold Mine, and this will most likely transition into an early expand from him. Level 3 on the Demon Hunter, rather quick level 3 on that particular hero, and he will get himself the Sentry Wards, selling the ring for Boots of Speed, and we have an expand attempt also from the Night Elf players. So both players starting out with an expansion, but HaWk will most likely deter that, as he is on the offensive right now with his double troll mercenaries. WarchiefRich with also his Berserker and Shadow Priest, but he does have slightly less units than his opponent. Of course, archers are maybe weaker against those footmen than most tier 1 units are. Mana burn onto the Shadow Priest, and HaWk will most likely lose him. It's only a matter of time if the Archmage gets the denial, and he does not. Demon Hunter will pick up that kill and get a little bit more experience to get to that level 4. Archmage also hit level 3, and yeah, popping out those level 2 elementals is going to wake up the Renegade Wizard camp and probably lay down a lot of fire onto this Ancient of War. And a battle of two fronts, I guess. Lightning Shield onto the Shadow Priest, and he will be abolishing that. Demon Hunter picks up. I don't think he actually got the kill. I'm pretty sure the experience bar did not move, and the Archmage, yeah, he most likely pick up the kill. Of course, the Ancient of War doesn't give that much experience, so yeah, I guess that's what happened. The item most likely did go over to the Demon Hunter, however, which is the Circlet of Nobility. And of course, after taking out this camp, he will most likely place down his Tree of Life. HaWk, on the other hand, has already mined about 400 gold, and well, he should be making his way to tier 2 right about now. Presumably now, but I guess we'll just have to wait a little bit. Goblin yikes, what was that? Goblin Laboratory will be cleared out, and the Shredder gets picked up for himself. HaWk's actually delaying his tier 2 a lot further, as he is placing down the Arcane Vault and a couple of towers. Interesting. I mean, WarchiefRich hasn't shown any signs of going on the aggressive, so might just be playing a little too safe there, HaWk. But I guess he's just relying on his OP status of humans. Demon Hunter is very close to level 4. And that's all I can actually say about that. Ancient of Lore. Double Ancient of Laws has been placed down. We have the Tree of Ages being completed, as well as the Ancient of Wonders nearing completion as well. Ancient of Wind will be popping down as well. Very interesting to see the Ancient of Wind here. I don't know what this will pop out. It could just be Fairy Dragons. That is probably the most likely of the three options from the Ancient of Wind. Hippogriffs are probably not going to be coming out, as I mean, HaWk is nowhere near tier 3, and yeah, I'm pretty sure Dragonhawks do a fair bit against Hippogriffs, so yeah, won't be seeing any Griffin Riders. And well, Druids of Talons are probably not the best spellcasters to face against the human spellcasters, so it's most likely going to be Fairy Dragons, just for their Mana Flare ability. Okay, Lightning Shield Wand has been picked up, and the Greater Healing Potion from some camp. I have actually no idea where, probably the laboratory. And I forgot to point out the Panda in the room here. Panda and Brewmaster gets picked up as WarchiefRich's second hero, and that's going to do pretty nicely as long as your name is not Spellbreaker.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Bronze Drake will be started by HaWk. However, here comes WarchiefRich to just foil with his plans, of course. Just trying to get back at HaWk for foiling his plans with the gold mine camp. Now it's his turn to go at it at the Bronze Drake camp. Dryads, not sure if they have abolished magic or not, but of course if they did, they would have casted it by now, so yep, that upgrade is not completed. And tier 3 has just started for WarchiefRich. Cube Tick has been completed. I could have sworn I saw a slow, but that probably was from the Mud Golem. That really confused me a little bit, because I could have sworn sorceresses were already in play, but I was wrong. Panda desperately needs some levels here. He will be gaining full experience from this giant sea turtle camp, and the Bronze Drake will once again be brought over. The Archmage is taking quite a bit of damage, albeit he does have a greater healing potion if he needs it, and it seems like the Dark Wizard is going to be the next target by the invisible Demon Hunter will go for the kill and will go for the full Potion of Restoration. That is 500 hit points and 200 mana. That's basically the Greater Healing Potion and Mana Potion combined, as those are the exact numbers for that. The Bronze Drake gets taken out, and the Tome of Agility +2 gets dropped over there, and it will be stolen by the Demon Hunter again. Very, very conniving hero right there for WarchiefRich. And here comes the Cavalry, level 2 Panda, but a level 1 Stormbolt from the level 1 Mountain King will force the TP scroll by the Demon Hunter. So yeah, not the best of trades. Although I guess you did steal the level 8 Creep Camp, so I guess it is worthwhile. Did lose a Dryad, but did pick up an Elemental on the way out. And of course, Potion Restoration. Probably not the most useful on the Demon Hunter. It could be given over to the Panda, since he's most likely to use the mana and health. Demon Hunter probably could only just use the health potion. So yeah, I can imagine him giving that over to the Panda if if he chooses to fight later on. The green Drake will be taken out by HaWk, and the black Drake will be taken out by WarchiefRich. Of course, technically WarchiefRich already has a dragon up on HaWk. Even though he didn't actually get the killing blow on the dragon, he did take the killing blow on the Dark Wizard, which is of course the more important unit, as it is the level 8 unit, and of course it drops the more valuable item. The Dark Wizard will get taken out, and the Stone token gets dropped by the Dark Wizard, picked up by the Mountain King. That will summon a Rock Golem, pretty useful. Just another, it's like a mini Mountain King, I think. Although he's spell immune, he can toss boulders, basically like a Stormbolt, so that will be useful. And here we are with the Fairy Dragons. Fairy Dragons are actually upgraded 1/1, as well as those Bears and Dryads, so yeah, WarchiefRich not slacking on his upgrades. HaWk shouldn't either, since he has 2 bases, gonna have 3, and oh what? Okay, WarchiefRich already had 3, so wow, very, very adventurous from both players. We have a Fellstalker token, I believe, on the Panda, so he can summon that right for himself. The Mana Flares have been activated by those Fairy Dragons, and it does seem like a bad position for HaWk to be in. He will be retreating right about now. Hippogriffs are in the air. I'm not sure what the Hippogriffs are for. But yeah, they're there, I guess. It's just really weird. There is a Scout Copter out for HaWk. I'm not sure if the Hippogriff was entirely for that particular flying machine, but yeah, it doesn't matter too much, I don't think. Elemental did take a lot of hit points off of that Tree of Life, but it will expire very soon. And yeah, just back and forth fights here. It's basically tug of war. HaWk goes in, HaWk retreats, WarchiefRich goes in, WarchiefRich retreats. Mortar teams are making their way through the trees, and most likely after that Tree of Life. I'm pretty sure WarchiefRich has a good idea of what is actually happening, but yeah, he should know what exactly is happening right about now, as he is actually under fire by those mortar teams, and they are hidden by those brushes, I believe. Stormbolt onto the Troll Berserker, and I don't think that's Preservation Staff. There is not, so that will not be able to save the Troll Berserker there. Level 5 Demon Hunter versus level 3 Mountain King, and of course a lot of mana has been burnt thanks to that mana burn, and it sounds like the Tree of Life does get taken out, so a little slow there for WarchiefRich. He could definitely gone after the mortar teams, but yeah, he was kind of scared by the near 80 supply army of HaWk. 76 versus 77. WarchiefRich is also pretty high up there in supply. He's actually hit 80 now, as well as 4 bases. Well, 3 bases. He had 4, but you know what I mean. He's gonna get his 4th one here, and possibly his 5th. But yeah, this one's probably the riskiest of them all, and this one is going to be spotted out by a couple of peasants. Overlord camp will be started by HaWk, and he will receive the very scary Howl of Terror, which does reduce the attack damage of those affected units. And here comes WarchiefRich. He has the opposite effect thanks to that roar, plus damage on those units there. 2-2 upgrades already for these beast units, and here we go. We are gonna have the roars being stolen over thanks to those spellbreakers, but it will sacrifice one of those spellbreakers for that buff. HaWk is going for towers, and he will undoubtedly destroy this base. No, a TP scroll will be used to take down these towers, and that is going to be a whole lot of towers being destroyed. Thankfully, HaWk did cancel all of them, but will he be able to keep his peasants alive? Probably not. But this does give the opportunity for HaWk to actually take down this Overlord camp, dropping some sort of item. Greater healing potion, I think? I don't know. Okay, Maiden of Pain. Maiden of Pain is the one that drops the item. I got confused because the Maiden of Pain... Usually the big bosses are like humongous and stuff, but the Maiden of Pain is very small, and I did not see her there. TP scroll back to base number 2 for HaWk, and he will push away these bears. The item that the Maiden of Pain dropped is going to be the Health Stone, and yeah, that's basically a greater healing potion, so I was kind of right there. Oh yikes, more teams being picked off as they were just running around trying to take down these trees of life there. Will root itself and once again entangle those gold mines. Okay, WarchiefRich is going to lose himself this base in the top here, unless his wisps are able to actually heal it up enough. But I think it's pretty much dead at this point. Just mine as much gold as you can from that gold mine. And WarchiefRich will actually go in for the counterattack, going after this base here, so it's basically just a base trade. Okay, 86 versus 88, so we have chimeras. Okay, so this is where most of the food supply is for WarchiefRich. Interesting, he is very close to level 3 attack on his beasts, so he does have 3-3 units. Meanwhile, HaWk only has 2-2 units, and the TP scroll will be used by the panda. So Night Elf is going to retreat. They have yet to activate their fell beasts or rock golems, so... Oh no, actually HaWk did actually activate the rock golem, so that will have about 160 seconds left on that rock golem, I believe. And this is a very scary fight. I think WarchiefRich is in the good position right now, since he has almost 10 supply over his opponent, and of course chimeras. Why would you not like chimeras? Chimeras are, they most likely have the acid breath, but of course it only deals extra damage against those buildings. So yeah, we'll see how well 3-3 units can deal with 2-2 units. Does not look like HaWk is going to go for any more upgrades. He is going to, yeah, max out as much as he can as well. Here we go with this fight. Panda did get started off with a Stormbolt, but there we go with the Breath of Fire. No Drunken Haze, unfortunately, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. The Scroll of Healing will be used to heal up most of those low hit point units, and the Demon Hunter will use that Potion of Restoration, but he is kind of low still. Demon Hunter is level 6, so he can use the Metamorphosis. Will we see that happening? Mana Burn onto the Mountain King, and that is just going to be GG. It's so sad that we haven't seen Metamorphosis again. I don't know if HaWk realized he was outnumbered, or if he saw that level 6 and was like, oh god, I'm not going to deal with this demon anymore. But anyway, that is going to be game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll continue to search W3 Arena for a suitable replay. Anyway, take care.